Hey all, it's Chris from Meats, Beats, and Bubbles, and I wanted to talk with you guys today about pumpkin. I know it's controversial. Not everybody is a pumpkin fan. I love it, but I love it for the season. So right now, since it is fall, I decided that I would make these pumpkin breakfast cookies, which are great for grab and go, quick, easy. Besides that, there was leftover pumpkin. We've been experimenting with making some pumpkin cold foam, and that's been fun. So Hannah got me on that kick, and it's been tasty and fun to do. So I wanted to tell you what I'm doing here. So in my bowl, I've got quick cook oats, I've got old fashioned oats, I've got craisins, I've got pepitas, I've got there's no nothing that's going to make it rise. Got some flaxseed. So we've got some really good stuff in here. So I'm just going to give this a good stir here. I probably didn't list all the ingredients on here that's in the bowl, and I will post the recipe, so no fear on that. Then we need to add some pumpkin. So we need a half cup of just the canned pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin, the what you would use for pie filling, just simply the plain old pumpkin. So we've got that. We need 2 beaten eggs, and that's going to help them to hold together. And then in here, we've got some oil. You could use coconut oil. I didn't have any coconut oil, so I just used canola. And I remember I told you about spraying your cup when you're using honey. That way it doesn't stick. Well, in this case, I didn't need to use my spray because it's got the oil in there. I just mixed the two, and it just comes right out instead of honey sticking, and you really have to work to get it out. So we're just going to stir this, get it really good and all mixed. And the flax, you can leave the flax out. I happen to have it, and one of the ways where I keep it is, I say I'm frugal, not cheap, frugal. I keep the containers of the creamer, and I just wash them out really good. Give them a sniff test, make sure that they don't still have any of the lingering smells. You can always bleach them too. And then nothing fancy, just masking tape. And I can store things in these, and I had quite a bit in there. If you're just storing a little bit, you know, a jar would work, or a Ziploc bag or something like that. But for bigger things, it's a great way to do it. You keep track of what you've got. You know, when you're out, I just love that. And plus, I get to repurpose, and that makes me very happy to be able to not throw it away. And then when it's empty, you either refill it or you wash it and put something else in there. That's the beauty of the masking tape. I'm sure there's a prettier method to do. If you guys have a tip on that, put it in the comments. Let me know. All right, so we've got that all mixed in there. We got the eggs, we got the honey, we've got the pumpkin. Oh yeah, there was pumpkin pie spice in the dry mixture that I was stirring. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take just a 1/4 cup dry measuring, and I'm gonna move this down here. Give myself a little bit of space. I'm gonna change this, and this is, I can't get it out. This is a Silpat mat. And you can use this for a template or not. This has 12 spaces on there, so you can space them evenly. These cookies won't spread, so don't worry about that. But you do want them kind of uniform size. So I just take them, and with the oil in the batter, the dough, they just pop right out. So easy peasy on that. Just kind of fill it up, swipe it against the edge of your bowl, and drop it right down here. And they make nice, uniform, even ones. So I like that you don't have to respray. You can just use, you don't have to add any more fat into it. This is one of my favorite ones. But once again, it's, you know, it's a pumpkin lovers. It's not super strong, so if you kind of are on the fence about pumpkin, give it a try. I would say try it. And if you don't like it, give it to somebody you don't like, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's not a good idea. I guess it depends on how much you don't like them. But you might find you do like these. So we've got just 2 more to do here. And the good thing about using that to compact it is then it gets in there formed and you don't have any sticking to the measuring cup. And some of these I probably didn't compact as well. So what you're going to do with the back of it is you're going to just press them down so that they form kind of a round cookie shape. So just press, and that way they are all going to bake evenly. You're not going to have any that are going to be not cooked. So the egg should do its trick as far as the binder and holding them together. If you can't do any kind of nuts, then just omit those. And you can play around with these. You know, you could add raisins if you had those, if you didn't have craisins. So I am all for changing up the recipes to your particular taste buds. So not everybody likes the same things, and that's a good thing. That's why 31 flavors is around, because not everybody is just a chocolate or vanilla or chocolate and strawberry, whatever your flavor is. So let me just keep my fingers rinsed. I wish I had the setup here to have everything like a fancy kitchen. So anyway, I probably will never have a fancy kitchen, although I do happen to miss my gas stove. That's the one thing. I've got the electric, the glass top one, and you'd think after this long I would be able to work it more proficiently, but I'm just not crazy about that. I sure miss my gas stove, but what's a girl to do? You know, girls gotta eat, so you just make it work. I tricked y'all, and with the magic of a video, I did get another batch going. Although it's probably got 2 more minutes there. So I think I'm going to take a peek at them just to see. And I think we're good enough. I'm going to go ahead and take them out. Let me get some other mints. You know what I did the other day? I'm so dumb. In the air fryer, I went to take the tray out. I don't know what I was thinking. I was preoccupied, I guess. And I just grabbed the stinking sheet in there with my fingers. Oh, man. I ended up with a blister. It hurt. But hopefully that will remind me not to do that again. So these actually do bake for, you could go, I on my oven, I tend to go to the full max of whatever a recipe needs. And so I put these in for 20 minutes, but you can go 15 to 20. One thing though, guys, get a oven thermometer and check your temperature. You know, John brought one home from work, and I was amazed. My oven is 25 degrees off, and I couldn't figure out why, when I'm baking something, why it wasn't getting all the way finished. Well, I just compensate for that, and I add 25 more degrees to whatever the temperature is for a recipe. And that has made the world of difference. So I suggest that. Grab one. They're not super expensive, or borrow one and put it in. And check it again. Check it right at the beginning, but also then check it like, say, 30 minutes after you set it. And then you should have a great idea as far as if that is truly what your oven temp is. So we're going to grab these out. We're going to stick these in. So here they are. There they are. And I will post a picture too of them. All right. I don't know if you're like me, sometimes forget to put on the timer. And then it's like, oh boy, yeah, how long was that? And you're just trying to guess on that. I'm not going to eat these now because nothing worse than having your tongue burned. But I do want to show you here what they look like. Not the best camera angle, so I think what I'll do is, let me see if I can do this. I'm trying to figure out some other ways to make this work. So those are beauties. They'll keep. You just keep them in a airtight container, and they will store for, well, you probably won't need to store them because they're so tasty. I've also put them in the freezer. They freeze really well too. So anyway, I'm gonna wait for this other batch because I did forget to set the timer. So I'm gonna go set the timer. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow me at meatsbeatsandbubbles.com. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. And comment, ask questions. I love it. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.